It's Kathy Stewart, the NKU head softball coach, and Kathy, talking to you because you have 3 Glen Este girls over here. You're getting the local talent, and NKU is close to a lot of places, and you have Kari Lang as one that played for you this past year, a catcher.
Yeah, Kari really stepped up in the fall. I wasn't sure if she was going to make it or not. It's much different for these kids with what they have to do, but she really stepped up and did a good job for us in the spring. I mean, we really relied on her at the catching position. She really stepped up.
It's pretty tough, I guess, for kids that were stars in high school to adapt to the college game sometimes.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, it's a lot different, particularly summer ball. These kids, they predominantly play. They don't condition and weight lift and things like that. It's just, really, it's just a matter of them getting used to what is expected of them at this level. And it's more about, the playing part is a very small portion. It's the weightlifting and conditioning and plus going to school that they have to just get into a routine and get accustomed to it. And once they do, they're fine.
And that's more so in recent years too. I mean, the weight training off-season stuff it seems like it gets more and more each year.
Well, we've always weight trained. However, now we have a strength and conditioning coach, so that notch has been picked up quite a bit. And we lift Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7 a.m. So and that's from when school starts to the week before Christmas break. And I mean, you have to love it. And I never used to think of it as a job, but it kind of is. In addition to going to school, they have to do softball. So there's a lot on their plate, and they just have to get accustomed to it.
Catcher's very important in your sport, and what attracted you to Kari?
Just we needed a catcher, and I had heard good things about her. Again, the assistant coach Chip Gregg knew of her, and she's got a strong arm. And I mean, that is such an important position, as you said, along with the pitcher, and we needed somebody that could come in as a freshman and help us out, and she did that.
And Chip has a relationship with Tim Gregory, the Glen Este coach.
Yes.
And you have 2 more coming from Glen Este, one a pitcher, Kelley Benhase, and she put up all sorts of good numbers.
Right. We're excited about Kelley coming in. We expect big things from her, and we lost 2 pitchers this year, so we expect her to fill in as well and pitch as a freshman and really step up for us.
And she pitched most of her career there and against some decent competition, a pretty tough league. So will she have any difficulty jumping in here? Well,
Kelley's biggest thing, she needs to get a changeup, or I think she may have one, but she needs to perfect it, because at our level that is the most devastating pitch. Actually, probably at any level, but you don't see it thrown very much at the lower levels because they just blow kids away with fastballs. But the changeup is a very devastating pitch, so she's gonna have to improve her changeup for sure.
And Kelley could hit the ball a little bit too. Will she do any of that for you?
Probably. I mean, unless we have somebody that can hit better than her, she'll hit for us.
Okay. The other one you pick up is the Triple Crown winner from the FAVC for Glen Este, and Kaylin Steinmetz. Not a huge girl, but has a little pop there.
Yeah, we're excited about her. Also, she can play outfield and track some balls down, and that's important. I mean, she'll probably end up playing center field for us. I mean, that remains to be seen, but that's kind of my hope right now. Or I know she played third this spring for Glen Este. We may have to use her at third as well. I mean, we'll have to wait and see. We have some kids coming in that can play third, and we have some kids coming back that played third, but we'll have to see. I know she said she'll play wherever we need her to play, so yeah, that's a good thing.
Well, they're both very good girls. Center field at the college level, you got to go get it.
Yep, and I've seen her play sparingly. Chip Gregg, the assistant coach, has seen her play more, but anything that I've heard from other coaches, they speak very highly of her. So a true outfielder, we've never really had necessarily a true outfielder. We get a lot of kids that have played infield, and because they're fast, we put them in the outfield or whatever. So that's a nice thing to have too.
Now your fence is here at the NKU softball complex. Frank Ignatius Grind, am I saying it right?
Yes.
How far back are those there?
190 and down the lines, and 200 in center.
Okay. And the fence is a little higher than a high school fence.
Yeah, it's an 8-foot fence.
Yeah. these girls, you think they can reach it? I mean, that's not their ultimate goal, obviously, but I mean.
Oh, to hit it out?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
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 And they'll get, you know, some good training here. Chip Gregg again works with our pitchers and does a great job. And you know, once they get our system down, I think they'll improve in that area as well.
Now, you've been here 13 years. This complex has not been here the whole time, but it's a pretty nice place, and there's all sorts of building around NKU, bigger and better things. And I guess the more area kids you can get over here, the better for you.
Yeah, and however, our president has recommended that we go Division I, so that is probably looming on the horizon for us. And you know, we'll probably be branching out a little bit more, but we certainly want, you know, the good local kids to stay here and are proud of what they've done here to date.
Well, it's amazing what's happened here, though, and probably just in your time, and most people don't realize how close it is.
Yeah, I mean, in my 13 years here, the university has grown leaps and bounds. I mean, we have and just the athletic facilities alone, we have the Bank of Kentucky Center, we have the state-of-the-art soccer complex. I mean, it's you know, it just keeps growing, and it's a great place to be.
And your record last year was what?
Goodness gracious, I don't even.
Or roughly.
You know, I don't even know what our record was, like, because I think I focused more on the fact that we made, you know, our 3rd consecutive trip to the regional tournament.
Wow.
I know we had 9 rainouts,
Right,
and I
yeah,
apologize
yeah.
for not remembering the record. 29 and.
Well, if you made the
17
regional
or
tournament, you
something.
obviously had a good year, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, we did all right.
And as we were
so.
talking about before we started, one year you won 55 straight here in 05, right?
Yeah, in 2005, yes.
Yeah, so the reputation is here, and you're used to winning and getting winning players, and hopefully there's 3 right there from Glen Este.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we do want kids that have come from winning programs, because winning is a habit, and we want kids that aren't satisfied unless they win. So we're excited about all 3 of them. I mean, Kari coming back, I mean, I think she grew a lot last year, and hopefully she can help her 2 former Glen Este teammates, you know what it is expected about being a Norse softball player.
Kathy Stewart, NKU softball coach. Thank you.